this, I'm not doing any shout outs or anything like that. I'm not promoting anything. Listen, there was a saying by Bill Gates, and I want to make sure I get it right, where he says, if anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's more likely to be a highly infectious virus rather than a war. I think it's going to be a combination of the both, bro. And let me give you a bit of history, right? In 1918, right, we had the Spanish flu, which killed over 50 million people, right? So then you had somebody like Steven Soderbergh and Ian Lipkin and stuff like that, and they come out with that Contagion movie, right? And it didn't really do well and stuff like that and everything, but we ended up watching a spike in that movie go up, and they're like, people wrote about this, bro. And I could write a movie, and I did write a movie about an infectious disease that started killing people, and then we had to release an airborne pathogen because people wouldn't take the vaccine, and what was going to happen was that airborne pathogen was going to basically kill off half the population. Now, I wrote this back in 2010 or 9. That's when I first really wanted to write a movie and stuff. And I wrote movies and stuff like that. And y'all be on the lookout for that, trust me. But I'm going to drop an app. I'm not dropping nothing on YouTube or nothing like that. But we had this thing called Lassa fever in Nigeria, bro. Because I was like, bro, why is Trump shutting down flights from Nigeria? And whatever the 5th month is, basically in May of 2020, when they shut down flights. And what happened was that there was this thing called Lassa fever, and it killed like 1,000 people and stuff like that, bro. And that was coming out of Nigeria. Because Nigerians are starting to get like food and stuff like that from China and everything, which is crazy. But I want to tell y'all right now the next thing that's going to happen within the next 2 years. Our next outbreak is going to be called G4. No, not like the bullshit stuff that y'all talking about, you know, G5 and all that. Nah. It's G4. G4 EA H1N1. Now, we already done had cases in China pop up in June of 2020. Now, I know what y'all saying. Y'all saying, bro, what the fuck? It's going to come from pigs. And the thing is, pigs can give it to human beings or give it to other animals and stuff like that. The problem with China is that they have what's called wet markets. Wet markets is where they basically house and hold exotic animals. And I told people before, bro, we're doing shit that we can't do. We're eating things that we should not be eating. You know what I'm saying? And y'all remember when we had the swine flu, right? And it killed 284,000 people. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like 1 in 4 people worldwide had got it. We did better because we had the systems and stuff in place where you had Trump's stupid ass get rid of that goddamn department because it had Obama's name in it, and he's seen it grow from basically 30 people to over 100 people. And it was started by George Bush. Bush talked about it, Obama talked about it, Trump ignored it. Like how we got COVID-19 wasn't through China, it was through Europe. But that's a whole nother thing. See, it's going to be an avian influenza, which basically humans have no goddamn resistance to. It's going to have mammalian strains mixed into it. Basically mean it's going to come from animals, bro. And if we see this shit worldwide, we're not going to have a vaccine for it. Now, we might get a vaccine now in like 9 months to a year and stuff like that and everything. But I just want y'all to be on the lookout, bro. This isn't no goddamn conspiracy and shit like that. This shit is going to happen. And I know because I understand history. You see what I'm saying? So, like right now, you don't see it outbreaking and stuff like that because China has put a temporary hold and stuff like that onto the wet markets right now. But as COVID-19 comes out and the vaccines and stuff like that and everything comes out, it's going to basically come back up. So the difference between the COVID-19 vaccine versus the flu vaccine is this. The COVID-19 vaccine kicks your goddamn autoimmunity into overdrive, and it says that you already got it. So then your body starts sending the antibodies to fight everything and stuff like that. The T1 strings and getting flu shots and stuff like that, the T cell, not T1s, but the T cells in flu, they infects you with a little bit of the flu to make your body produce the antibodies to fight it. It's not the same thing. You don't get hit with COVID-19. If you want to argue that because you read some book and you're sitting and wiping your ass, that's perfectly fine, bro. I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody in the goddamn comments about any of this shit. But I realized when Bill Gates spoke about this shit and everything, y'all got mad and was like, he basically did this. So don't look at Seti Nash as the motherfucker that set up all of this shit with the G4 EA H1N1 vaccine. I mean, flu. That's coming. So just know, this video ain't gonna do numbers, but it will do numbers in the next 2 years. It is January what? January 3rd, 2021. Around, I say, November of 2022 or November of 2023. That's when you're gonna see this new flu pop up. And yes, it's going to be China's fucking fault. But it's on our fault on how we react to it.